Have you ever walked out of a meeting and just thought to yourself, ugh, I should have said that? Or maybe, you've ducked out of a social event just because you felt like you wouldn't quite fit in? Yeah, we've all been there. Today, we're going to break down how to build real, lasting confidence, the kind that helps you show up as your absolute best self, both on the inside and the outside. So let's dive right in.
So let's start with a quick, honest check-in with yourself. Right now, in this very moment. On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at with your self-confidence? And look, there's no right or wrong answer here, and definitely no judgment. This is just for you. It's our starting point.
Okay, now let's look at what confidence actually looks like in the real world. This slide, it breaks it down so perfectly. On one side, you've got the high self-confidence folks. They're willing to take risks, they can admit when they mess up and actually learn from it, and they can take a compliment with a simple thank you. But then on the other side, you have those of us who tend to stay in our comfort zone, maybe try to cover up mistakes and just brush off any praise. So be honest, which of these two columns feels a little more familiar to you right now?
Seeing those behaviors side by side like that can be pretty revealing, right? But hey, before we can start building something, we have to be totally clear on what it actually is. So let's lay the groundwork. Let's get a really solid definition.
So, at its very core, what is self-confidence? Well, it's not about being the loudest person in the room or pretending you've got it all figured out. Not at all. It's really about that quiet inner trust in yourself. It's a feeling that you can handle whatever life decides to throw your way, even when you don't have all the answers. It's just a fundamental trust in you.
And that trust, well, it's built on two really distinct but equally important pillars. Think of it like this. Confidence is a two-story building. The foundation, the solid ground it's built on, is your self-esteem. That's your deep down belief that you are worthy of good things, that you deserve to be happy. And then the first floor, built right on top, is your self-efficacy. That's your belief that you can actually do the thing. You need both. You can't build a skyscraper of confidence on a shaky foundation.
So the big question is, how do we build that inner foundation? How do we make those pillars of esteem and efficacy stronger? Well, it all starts with what we can call the inner game. Let's get into a proven psychological framework that can help you do exactly that.
And this framework from the legendary psychologist Albert Bandura, it gives us a clear roadmap. So what's the most powerful way to build confidence? Number 1, mastery experiences. That's that incredible feeling you get after you've pushed through something truly challenging and you actually succeeded. Next up, number 2, vicarious experiences. This is when you see someone you relate to achieve something and you think, hey, wait a minute, if they can do it, maybe I can too. Then, of course, you've got number 3, social persuasion, that genuine encouragement from people you trust. And finally, number 4 is managing your emotional state. Staying positive and handling stress makes a world of difference. The real takeaway here is that confidence isn't something you're just born with. Nope, it's something you actively build step by step. All right, so building that inner confidence, absolutely crucial. But that's only half the story. Because, let's be real, confidence doesn't exist in a vacuum. So now let's switch gears and talk about how to project that confidence outward so the world gets to see the capable, amazing person you really are.
The very first step to projecting confidence is mastering your gaze. When you make direct, steady eye contact with someone, you're sending a super powerful nonverbal message. You're basically saying, I'm here, I'm present, and what you're saying matters. It communicates both respect and self-assurance in just a single look. Next up, your smile. I mean, think about it. It's the universal sign of welcome, right? A genuine, warm smile can instantly put people at ease. And we're not talking about some forced, cheesy grin. It's about warmth. It's such a simple, yet incredibly powerful way to signal to everyone around you that you're open, you're friendly, and you're approachable.
And finally, let's talk about how you carry yourself, your posture. Slumped shoulders, crossed arms, that body language can basically scream, stay away. To project confidence, you want an open, inviting posture. And here's a funny little trick. Imagine a string is just gently pulling you up from the very top of your head. It'll naturally straighten your spine, lift your chin, and open up your chest, making you look instantly more confident and engaged.
Okay, so you've got the basics of confident body language down. Your gaze, your smile, your posture. Now let's level up. Let's move on to a more advanced technique that can help you build instant rapport with pretty much anyone you meet. It's called mirroring. So what on earth is mirroring? Well, it's the subtle art of matching someone's body language, their tone of voice, even their energy level. Now, when it's done right and with genuine interest, the other person won't even notice it consciously. All they'll feel is understood. It's like you're speaking their own unspoken language right back to them.
So here's how you actually do it. Just pay attention to how fast they talk. Are they a fast talker? Speed up your own tempo just a tiny bit. Are they more slow and deliberate? Then you slow down. Notice their posture. Are they leaning in, all excited? You can lean in a little too. By subtly and respectfully matching their energy, you're creating this powerful, unspoken connection that just says, hey, I get you, I'm on your wavelength. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? From understanding the deep building blocks of confidence to learning specific techniques for showing it to the world. But here's the thing, knowledge without action is, well, it's just trivia. So let's talk about how you can actually put these ideas into practice starting right now. Remember that very first slide we looked at, the one about high confidence people being willing to take risks? Well, confidence is built on taking those risks, big and small. So here's your mission if you choose to accept it. Pick one thing from our chat today. Maybe it's making steady eye contact with someone, or finally speaking up in that meeting, or even just offering a genuine smile to a stranger, and just do it. That one small act of courage is the first real step on your journey to building unshakable confidence. Thanks for watching, and go out there and be brilliant.